Hello, this is the WJTS News. I'm Bill Potter. A Crawford County man is facing charges after police say he left the scene of a fatal accident. The Crawford County Sheriff's Department says 46-year-old Dickie Wilson of Eckerty was arrested Friday after officials say just before 7:30 Friday morning, County Dispatch received a call that a man was found lying unresponsive in the parking lot of the GNS One Stop in Marengo. Emergency workers responded and offered aid to the victim, who was identified as 46-year-old George Hinton of Marengo. Hinton was taken to Harrison County Hospital where he died. Management for the GNS One Stop contacted police after viewing video surveillance of the parking lot. Authorities say police observed on video a dark-colored Ford truck hit Hinton in the back parking lot and Hinton fell to the ground. Investigators say Wilson, who was the driver of the Ford, got out of the vehicle, checked on Hinton, and then got back into the vehicle and sped away. Police were able to identify Wilson and make contact with him at his home. Officials say Wilson told police he did not know he had hit someone until he stopped and saw Hinton lying on the ground. Police say Wilson said he freaked out and left the scene. Authorities say Wilson said after the accident he drove to Orange County and left the truck at a family member's home and was given a ride back to his home. Wilson was arrested without incident. He faces a preliminary charge of leaving the scene of an accident resulting in death, which is a level 5 felony. His bond is set at $10,000. The investigation into the accident is ongoing. Sunday evening, the Indiana Department of Natural Resources began a search and rescue in Binkley's Cave in Harrison County after it was reported that a group of 7 experienced cavers who had been conducting a survey of the cave had failed to exit the cave at their expected time on Sunday morning. Authorities have since rescued all 7 cavers. The Indiana Department of Natural Resources said in a statement early on Monday, today, that the remaining 5 cavers were extracted from Binkley's Cave near Corydon around 3 a.m. Monday and were treated for hypothermia and exposure. 2 other cavers were escorted from the cave earlier and also treated for hypothermia and exposure. The DNR says the 7 were experienced cavers who were conducting a survey of the cave and were expected to exit Sunday morning after a 15-hour trip. The agency says high water levels in the cave hampered search efforts. Indiana conservation officers and National Cave Rescue Commission personnel conducted the search and rescue operation. Earlier today, DuBois County Coroner Bob Veach released information on last week's tragic drowning of 2 children in Pike County. According to Veach, the autopsy showed 12-year-old Bryce Phillips and 12-year-old Paige Bailey succumbed to cold water drownings. The boy's mother had been babysitting Paige on Thursday when her son and the girl fell through the thin ice covering a pond behind the boy's home. A public safety diver retrieved both children from the farm pond near the small Pike County town of Winslow, but they could not be revived after being underwater for at least half an hour. The children, both from Winslow, were pronounced dead at Memorial Hospital. A traffic stop ended with the arrest of a Huntingburg man on several charges, including OWI and drug possession, over the weekend. Around 12 o'clock midnight Sunday, Huntingburg police received a complaint of a vehicle that was traveling southbound on US 231 into Huntingburg. Police found the vehicle parked on the 400 block of 5th Street, and when they approached the driver, 20-year-old Logan Smith of Huntingburg, police say that he appeared to be in a state of intoxication. While conducting a further investigation, police discovered that Schmidt was in possession of synthetic drugs and paraphernalia that were found in the vehicle. Schmidt admitted to police that he had smoked synthetic drugs earlier. He was taken to the Huntingburg Police Department for a field sobriety test and then to Memorial Hospital in Jasper for a blood draw. He was taken to and booked into the DuBois County Security Center on charges of operating while intoxicated, possession of a synthetic drug, and possession of paraphernalia, all Class A misdemeanors. Congratulations goes out to ROJAC, that's the Redeveloping Old Jasper Coalition, JET, Jasper Endows Today and Tomorrow, and the Parklands. They were named Monday's recipients of the 12 Days of Giving grants from your community, DuBois County Community Foundation, in amounts of $1,000. Go to the Community Foundation's Facebook page to vote in the comment section and vote for your favorite nonprofit organization to win or be granted an additional $10,000. The final $1,000 recipients and eligible nonprofits will be announced tomorrow on Tuesday. Voting on the foundation Facebook runs on Wednesday only, December 21st, from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Now stay tuned. Joy Holt brings us Monday with the Mayor, Huntingburg Mayor Denny Spinner, along with sports and WJTS Inform. All coming up on 18 WJTS. We're local people watching local people.